Right, so here we are today. Molly has just set out on Lulu, obviously hacking alone, stating the obvious. Now it is, what day is it? It's Thursday today. Lulu's not been ridden now for a few days with us. We've been busy outside of horses, as I've said on some of the other videos on the other horses, so we're kind of just having to do what we can do when we can do it at the moment. So literally our horses have got to fit in with the ride as and when kind of bracket. There's not really a great deal of consistency, and consistency is one thing that I preach actually with horses in general, and especially new horses. I believe that consistency is key. However, we haven't got that at the moment, and you know, that's what happens in life sometimes. So the horses are actually being super good because they're having to deal with that. So again, I don't have any other rider to go out with Molly today, so it's literally tack up, get on and go, and that's it. And she's straight out alone, obviously, as you can see. This is a direction that we've not been in before, so Lulu hasn't been this way, she's only been the other way, so this is a first, and I don't think it catches on camera quite how miserable and dark and just damp and wet and just a horrible day really. So it's always a bit spooky like that, I think. But as I say, first time going in this direction. Lulu is our foal pony. She is unregistered, but she is foal. No, I don't know if you just noticed, she stepped to the side there just to have a look, and I'll show you what she's having a little look at. Oh, you can't see them. There's literally a herd of sheep like bombing round in this little herd. Somebody's having fun anyway. Yeah, so she is our unregistered foal pony. She's about 13.2, obviously being ridden by an adult right now, so she is a great stamp and takes an adult very nicely. She's obviously been ridden by kids as well. I've got some videos of her in a previous home, but for now, the purpose of this video is obviously to show you her out alone and down the main road. So we'll pick up this video in a moment when I've parked up, and the video will pretty much speak for itself, in all honesty. It's a horrendous road, one that I always say it's not a road that you would choose to ride down. It's not a leisurely hack, it's purely for the purposes of showing you the horses in traffic. And as I say, where I can, I make sure they go in company. It's not always possible, as it isn't today, so we'll tick 2 boxes in one go and show you her hacking out alone, and obviously traffic as well. And it's a really awful time of day down here, both for the traffic and for the lighting as well. Sometimes we get really helpful drivers, and other days we don't. So they're just going to go part way down, because you can see from the visibility that it's not best, and obviously safety has to come first. You can see just how fast they're coming around. Like I say, there's a brow of a hill behind me as well, so they do just fly over there. But any horse that comes down here on their own, it's just got, you know, it's just a massive tick, because it's quite daunting, and they've not been down here. We only ever bring them down for a video, so it's not like it's somewhere they're used to riding. And it gets quite busy at this time of day, although we get some really helpful drivers. But you can see what a good girl she is, and you can see the stamp she is as well, carrying Molly really nicely. Just watch that, just come across the hill, come across the road, Mol, sorry. That's it. Thank you. There we go. What a good girl. And like I say, this time of night is not an ideal time at all. So well done. So if this is the first video you're seeing of Lulu, please pop on and have a look at the other video, because I've got another video with lots of info given about her. I've got other videos from previous owner as well for you to have a look at. She's 12 years old, and you just saw just what a good girl she was. You know, lots of these horses don't always, you know, spend a lot of time hacking alone, and Molly's saddle keeps sliding to the right. You'll notice that she's always got odd stirrups, Molly has, always, and she's always pushing a saddle one side or the other. But with Lulu as well, she has got her tack available as an extra. But do you know what, a horse that you can just literally get on, hasn't been ridden for a few days, we haven't got much turnout here as well, guys, and she just goes straight out on her own, no problem at all with all the traffic past her. She stood tied up on the yard waiting half an hour before it was time to go out, because I was just busy doing something else. So she stood there and waited, tacked up, come straight out. I think she would do fantastic with somebody who really enjoys hacking and wants to do lots of hacking. Maybe she rides in the school, she jumps, she's been to shows. Obviously, as I say, you can see her with an adult on as well. She's also is happy with a child. She's good to handle. She can be a bit of a face puller when you're doing a girth, but other than that, that's probably all I can say. She's good as gold to cat, she's good to load, she's good to travel, she's absolutely beautiful, and she's just that real good stamp of a pony. And there we go, off they go home.